much of what you all this UAP stuff? How much do you buy into it? It's really weird because it makes me wonder.
You know what pisses me off?
What pisses you off?
All the video is always fucking grainy. Give me a joke. We got
Bigfoot.
4K in my fucking phone. Show me a shot of that TikTok, of the TikTak, man. I want to see that thing.
Yeah, they didn't have good video of that, but that's because their video is designed for warfare. Their videos not designed to look pretty.
They can see your dick from outer space. No problem.
True, but
no problem.
The TikTok thing was 2004. Quite a while ago. What's that?
I was confirming that too.
What?
I thought that was a long time ago.
Yeah, TikTok was 2004.
Oh,
That's
really?
Commander David Fraver. We had him on to talk about it. I fully believe him, but I don't know what he saw. He very well could have seen something that the government was working on, and it kind of makes sense because it's all taking place off the coast of San Diego, which is where all the military bases are. And if you're just a guy who's, not just a guy, obviously, he's like a very highly decorated fighter pilot, and it's an extraordinary accomplishment to become a person that's allowed to fly one of those fucking billion-dollar jets, whatever they cost. But you still don't get to know about this shit that we're making that can like transverse through fucking dimensions and disappear and reappear. And, we're working on some gravity propulsion system that defies all known physics. I can't tell you about it, buddy. Like, I don't know who gets to know those kind of things, or I don't know enough whether or not that's even possible to be true. Because if you talk to like the greatest physicists, only they would be able to tell you what the current state of physics are. Like the propulsions experts and the people that do understand at least the concept of a gravity drive. Like, how close are we? And the only people that know are the people that speak that fucking language. I mean, it's literally like if you went somewhere and nobody spoke English but you, and some guy speaking in English, and you're like, oh, no, that's not what he's saying. He's saying we got to go this way because the fucking building's on fire.
I think the Antarctic is really where the action is. I'm kind of the mindset that when we brought all the Germans over, Operation Paperclip, it's where von Braun and everyone came over. I can easily believe that they were flying saucers in the Antarctic, that they had a city beneath the ice. You can't go there anymore. You're not allowed to go there at all.
You can go there to do stand-up. Guys are doing shows there.
There is a no-go zone, and
there's an area of there's Antarctica where you can't go to.
There's patrols and stuff, and you can't really go there.
But how much of that is because they don't want you to
about
fucking die up there and have to go retrieve you and
risk
their
zero.
life?
No, fuck that.
So you think it's UFOs?
Sorry?
So you think it's UFOs?
No, well, I don't know, but I think that there were people there who had this technology, and it's also we had the technology to go to the moon. Apparently,
you know what Bob Lazar says?
We don't have that anymore.
Do you know what Bob Lazar says about the UFOs?
Who?
Bob Lazar.
Oh, Bob Lazar? No.
You know what he says about one of them they got from an archaeological dig?
No.
When he was talking about back engineering these crafts, he says like one of them was really old, and they think they got it from an archaeological dig. That was the discussion.
I mean, it would be kind of crazy for me not to believe, A, that there's a lot out there in the universe, and there has to be more than just us. It's also crazy to not, to just discount that we've been bullshitted for all of our lives, and they got a lot of cool shit going on, and we just could be a bunch of peons. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me either. But that's the one that's so
It doesn't bother me either. It doesn't bother me.
That one pulls me in more than any other story.
Yeah.
Is the story of like the government has a crashed UFO that they're examining.
Cool. I believe in the firmament, baby. The firmament.
Oh, that's hilarious. I find that so much more fascinating than any other conspiracy because it's got this one element. And that's the size of the universe. That one element that makes it, of course, there's other life out there. What are they like? And are they here? And have they been here? And if they were here all the time, how much would they let themselves be known? I mean, how much would they be like, let's just keep an eye on these fucks in case they decide to blow themselves up. Let's just stop that from happening and just observe and let them work it out, because the only way they're going to really evolve is to sort out their differences and figure things out correctly and move to the next stage of existence. But they're not quite there yet, so let's just hover. Settle down, guys,
Yeah, possible.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
What I like is the fact that what was his story? The missile silos, they wouldn't open, and
Right.
and the saucers were hovering over them, and it wouldn't happen. Call it what you want, but it makes me feel good.
Yeah, they make me feel good. Like
nukes just won't work.
Yeah,
whatever
like,
it is.
These guys. Well, that's the story is that after that's UFO folklore involves Fat Man and Little Boy.
Yeah.
Because UFO folklore is that after they dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki,
everything ended.
Then you started seeing all these UFOs. And then it became much more prevalent. And the idea was like, okay, they've hit this like new milestone. We got to keep an eye on these wacky fucks. So everything post detonation of the atomic bombs, whatever the Trinity experiment, all the different atomic bombs, like there's a big uptick apparently, supposedly, in UFO sightings. But I mean, like,
well, they should do something because it's getting a little heated out there. I mean,
It's
where
a little heated.
are they going to drop in and say enough already?
I think one of the things that you would want out of a culture is for them to figure it out for themselves.
Of course.
And I think that that's what you want from your children. And I think that's what I would want if I was observing another culture. I would want them to figure it out for themselves.